The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good afternoon. It's 1:02, and yeah, you're looking at my tarot deck. And yes, I have tarot cards, not because I worship Satan, but because at some point when I realized that random was not a thing, the premise of these tarot cards suddenly became very, very obvious to me. It was basically a tool that spirit could use to talk to you, and I get that. And that's why I got tarot cards, cuz I was like, "Hey, you know what? Let me try this technique and see what happens." And the cool thing is this set comes with a book. I'm going to flash that real quick. Here's the book and here's the set, and hell yes, I will showcase this because it's very cool and very helpful. And yeah, so you can see it'll describe everything and then give you a couple layouts you can do. So anyways, so this is my tarot deck, and yeah, it's definitely rainbow colored. That's one way you know for sure it's mine. I'm big on the rainbow, and if you haven't figured that out yet, well, here's another clue to let you know just how much I like the rainbow. So the thing about tarot cards is, unlike regular playing cards, there are 78 cards in one of these decks, as opposed to playing cards that have 52 cards, right? And the idea behind the 52 deck of cards is that it's trying to catch the 25. Yes, we are talking about catchers. And that's great. Catch the wise, do that thing. And you know what? That's why people count cards and whatnot, because it's very good at catching the wise. But this deck, the 78 cards, aren't meant to catch the wise. In fact, I will tell you right now, 78 is the number of Gemini, and Gemini is the masculine. And being the masculine, being the 78, what it's meant to catch is the 87. Yeah, which is Taurus, which is, well, Venus, technically. So right there, you can have an idea of why the deck is set up differently and why it does such different things. You know, this deck is not used to play games with as much as it's used to try and connect with the 87. Yes, that's right. So that's one very striking difference. Another striking difference is, to get to the cards, they actually brought the sister back. I don't know if you noticed. In standard cards, it's called the page. It's not generally called the princess, but that's one of the reasons why I got this deck, is because they brought the sister back. You have the king, the queen, the knight, and the princess. The knight, he's still not in the freaking family, but you know, he could be. And another cool thing is that the ace can definitely play the high card and the low card in my deck, because it can repeat the pattern, because after purple, what do you get? You get red. So you can definitely take the aces in my deck and make them the high card as well. It's pretty cool. Now, the reason why I think we're talking about this is because we've been told a specific story as we go through these cards, and I'm not going to say that's not the story. That is definitely the story. But in the same way that these videos are telling a story, that's just a surface thing, right? Like, you get to hear the story of how I go from America to Europe, right? That's a surface thing. There are much deeper, much more important stories being told than just me traveling from America to Europe. And that's happening here too. You're looking at a surface story, but there's much more important stories being told. For example, the fact that it starts with O. I know, she looks like a 0, doesn't she? But look, these aren't actually numbers. These are I's. These are I's and these are O's. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the reason they're I's is because they're Roman numerals. So you got I's and V's and IV's and X's. You got all the great numbers in here. And if we look at number 6, in fact, let's pull number 6 and number 15 because not for nothing, number 6 is is man, right? And number 15, technically, is woman, right? And interestingly enough, what we see in these cards is that number 6 is the lovers. Why? Because that's what number 6 is meant to be. It's just meant to pollinate and make more people. Interesting, huh? And when we look at number 15, what the fuck is happening there? It's the devil. Are women the devil? Well, that is basically what we've been told, right? In religion, we created the first sin. We're the devil. Yeah. What it really means, though, is we are the Son of God. Women are the Son of God. And if you've been following along, you already know that because that's how the lamb works. Let's see, what other cool patterns can I show you in here? Want to talk about strength for a second? Do you know what strength is? Do you know what you're looking at when you're looking at strength? Do you know why there's a lion on there and a woman and not a lion and a man? I mean, yes, my cards are all female, but do you know what this is? The 8? It's a 7 and that's a 1. Do you know why she's a 7? Do you know why she's in yellow? Do you know why she's the mind? Because she's the fucking lamb. That's why. Have a good afternoon.